Hello everyone, welcome to Hopeful Turns. In today's video, I'll be sharing with you the pattern for a crochet sling bag. Now this is a very simple pattern. We are going to make two squares, join them together and make it into a sling bag. It also has a lining, so I'll be showing you how to make the lining if you're interested in that. And this has a very beautiful, pretty braided stitch kind of strap. So it's a really beginner friendly pattern, and as I said, this is going to be made with two squares. So here I have made this with a Sunburst Granny square. You can use any granny squares that you want to make for this pattern. It's completely customizable and adaptable. So once you get two squares, you can just customize it and make it into a big one here. So as I said, this has been made with a Sunburst Granny square. I had done previously a Sunflower Granny square. It's the exact same pattern for this. It's just that I have changed the colors. So instead of the sunflower colors, I have gone with shades of pink for this sling bag. Now if you want, you can use this as a sunflower also, change the colors. Sunflower is really popular nowadays, so you can make it like a sunflower sling bag also, or else I have few other options. You can use the traditional classic granny square pattern to make this sling bag, or you can use a daisy granny square. I do also have a pattern for this flower granny square. I had used it as a wall hanging, so you can use this square also to make your sling bag. Any square will work. So once you get the square, you can add more rows and then attach it. I'll show you exactly how to do all of that. And also, if you have any other granny patterns and granny square patterns, that is something that you want to convert it into a bag, you can definitely use that pattern also. Okay, so let's see the first supplies and then we will get on with the pattern here. So for this here, I have used 4 different colors. 2 shades of pink, a gray and a white. These are all cotton yarns, 100% cotton yarn. This is worsted weight or medium 4 weight acrylic cotton yarn. With that, I have used a size 4.5 mm crochet hook. Usually we use a 5 or 5.5 for medium 4 weight yarn, but I used a smaller hook size just so that the stitches are really tight. There are no much gaps there, so that is why I have dropped down the hook size. Now, apart from that, you would require a larger hook size, 6 mm, just to make the straps, and then of course a pair of scissors and a yarn needle. Now if you are using a lining, you might need a small piece of fabric for the lining part. So these are the supplies that you'd require. Now if you are ready, we can get started. So for this pattern here, we will start with a granny square. And as I've said, you can start with any granny square pattern. I'm starting with the Sunburst Granny square. Now this is the exact same pattern as the sunflower granny square that I had posted earlier. So I'll put the link for the tutorial in the description box as well as on the I button that is coming up here. So you can go there and make the granny square. It is a 4 round pattern. And once you're ready, we can start with the next pattern. So that tutorial is really very detailed step-by-step tutorial. But I'll just quickly go through the pattern of the 4 rounds that we have made. As I said, you can find the detailed tutorial link in the description box. So for this Sunburst Granny square, round 1 was 16 double crochet. Round 2, we had made 16 puff stitches. Round 3, we had 16 clusters of 4 double crochet together stitches separated by chain 2. So till round 3, we had a circle. And in round 4, we had converted that circle into a square. So for the square here, at the corners, we have put 3 triple crochet, 2 chain stitch, 3 triple crochet, then 3 double crochet, 3 half double crochet, 3 double crochets. So this is double crochet, half double crochet, this is double crochet, and again the corner. So this is how we created the square, and this is 4 rounds. Now, as I said, you can start with any square, and from here, the next round will be a complete double crochet round. So irrespective of the square, this is how you'll do. Next round, what we'll do is in all the stitches here. So if you see, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We have 5 clusters, and each cluster has 3 stitches, that is triple crochet, half double crochet, double crochet. So in total we have 15 stitches on one side. So in all of these stitches we are going to put double crochets, and when you reach the corners you will put 2 double crochet, 3 chain stitch and 2 double crochet. So that will be the pattern that we'll follow for the next round. So we'll start that. So I'll just take this out and show you once again. So this here was my last triple crochet. All right, after that you will put 2 chain stitch, and in order to finish this you will slip stitch into the chain 4. All right, so that will complete round 4. We'll start round 5, and round 5 we are going to start with 3 chain stitch, 1 2 3, and this will be counted as our first double crochet. We have 14 stitches left. In all the remaining stitches we are going to do 1 double crochet. So into your next stitch make a double crochet like this, come to your next stitch, again make a double crochet like this. You just have to put 1 double crochet in each of the stitches till you reach your corner. So I'm just going to go ahead and make a double crochet in each of the stitches that are there on this side. And when we reach the corner I'll show you what to do. So here I have put 1 double crochet in each of the stitches, and as I said, the starting 3 chain stitch will be treated as our first double crochet. So in total I have now 15 double crochets. Once you reach the corner you will put 2 double crochet. So into your corner make 2 double crochet. This is 1, another 1, 2. You'll put 2 double crochet, 3 chain stitch, 1 2 3, and again go back and make 2 more double crochet. So that is what is the pattern for this round for the corners. So every time you reach a corner you will do 2 double crochet, 3 chain stitch and 2 double crochet, and then you can repeat the pattern. So what we'll do is in all of the stitches that are here we are going to put 1 double crochet each. When you reach the corner you will put 2 double crochet, 3 chain stitch, 2 double crochet, again put a double crochet in all of these stitches, make the corner, then double crochet and make the corner. So I'm just going to repeat the pattern. Now only thing that you have to take care of is the first stitch. If you see like this, the first stitch is quite hidden because of the corner, so you don't want to miss that. So make sure that you are putting the first stitch or the first double crochet in the proper place, because it might get hidden because of the corner. So try to, if you are a beginner, just give a count after you finish every side. Make sure you have the correct number of stitches and make sure that you are not missing anything, otherwise you will not get a square. So I'm just going to go ahead and make a double crochet in each of these stitches on the sides, and then when you reach the corner make 2 double crochet, 3 chain stitch and 2 double crochet. Now as I said, this pattern will work for any granny square that you have at hand. So you can make the double crochet on all of the stitches that are present on your row, and then when you reach the corner you just have to follow the pattern. So I'll have almost reached the corner. I'll just show you once again the corner stitch here. So this is my very last stitch here. As I said, if you are a beginner, just make sure you have the correct number of stitches. Once you reach the corner make 2 double crochet, 3 chain stitch and 2 double crochet. So here I have put 2 double crochet, after that make 3 chain stitch, chain 3 and again put 2 double crochet. So 1 and 2, and then continue making double crochet on this side. Make sure to put the first double crochet here, do not miss that. So like this you can just go ahead and repeat the pattern, and I'll finish this and I'll join you at the end of this side and then we'll join it together. So here I'm almost at the end of this round. I have the last one corner to make, so I'll make that with you. So as I said, in the corner you will make 2 double crochet, 3 chain stitch and 2 double crochet. 1 2 3, 3 chain stitch and then 2 double crochet. So this is the pattern that we will follow for the corner for round 5. All right, so this corner is done. Now in order to finish off this round, remember we had started with chain 3. So find the top chain or the third chain, go there and slip stitch to join. So I'm just going to insert my hook through the third chain and slip stitch. So that will complete our round 5. So this is the end of round 5. Now if you want to just give a count for this here, remember we had 15 stitches, and then if we count the corner 2 stitches here and here, you'll have 15 plus 2 plus 2, that is a total of 19 double crochet will be there in each of these sides for round 5. Now we'll move on to next round. So round 5 was a double crochet round. Next round will be a complete single crochet round. So I'll just explain the pattern for the next round. So what we'll do is in the next round we will be putting 1 single crochet in all of these stitches. So you'll have a total of 19 single crochet in every side, and when you reach your corner you will be putting 2 single crochet, 2 chain stitch and 2 single crochet. So that is the pattern that we'll be following for this round. So we'll start. So if you see here, we are starting with we are not starting from the corner, we are just starting from the chain 3 here. So start with 1 chain stitch, and into the same stitch go ahead and make a single crochet. So chain 1 and start in the same space making a single crochet. The chain 1 will not be treated as any stitch. Come to your next stitch here and put a single crochet. Like that in all of these stitches, just go ahead and make a single crochet. Now if you are a beginner, if you find it difficult to find the first single crochet, this is a single crochet, this is chain 1, you can mark the first single crochet, but I'm just not marking because I think I can find it out. But as I said, if you are a beginner, just mark the first stitch and just go ahead and make 1 single crochet in each of these stitches till you reach the corner. So I'll make my single crochets. So here I have put single crochet and I have reached my corner stitch. So if you see here, I have so far put 17 single crochet. The first 2 we will do it once we reach back. So once you are at the corner, this time you will be putting 2 single crochet, 2 chain stitch and 2 single crochet. So 1 single crochet, 2 single crochet. So in the corner you'll put 2 single crochet, 2 chain stitch and then 2 more single crochet. So that is the pattern for this round. For every corner you'll repeat the same, and then you can just go ahead and make single crochet in all of these stitches on the side. So I'm just going to make a row of single crochet. So make sure to go through all the stitches. So this time you will have 19 single crochets to make. So I'm just going to make 1 single crochet on this side. On all of these stitches that are there, I'm just going to put 1 single crochet. When I reach the corner, I'll put 2 single crochet, 2 chain stitch and 2 single crochet, and again repeat single crochet. So I'll just complete this and I'll show you how to finish off this round. So here I'm almost at the end of round 6. I have completed my last corner also. Now what you do is you have 2 more single crochet to make before you finish off this round, because we had started with the 3rd stitch. So I'm just going to put 2 more single crochet after I finish my last corner, 1 and 2. All right, so that finishes off this round. Now I'm going to slip stitch into the first single crochet. Now if you see, this is here our chain 1. This one is the chain 1 and this one is our single crochet. So as I said, if you are a beginner, you may want to mark the first stitch if you have any confusion. So just slip stitch and that will finish off this round. Now after you finish this round, in every side you will have a total of 23 single crochets. All right, so if you are having any confusion, just count and check. So that includes the corner stitches, not the chain 2 but the single crochet. You'll have a total of 23 once you finish this round. Now I'm going to cut my yarn here and I'm going to repeat the next 4 rounds by changing colors. So the next 4 rounds is the same repeat pattern. It's just that I'm going to change color after every row or round. Now if you want, you can make this completely in the same color, maybe the same white, or the next round if you're starting, you can go ahead with the next 4 rounds in one color. but I'm going to change the color. So I'll take my gray color yarn here, and I'm going to start here at the very corner. So if you see the chain 2, if you just use your hook, you can find the chain 2 spaces that we have made. I'm going to start in the chain 2 space. You can join your new color the way you like. I like to use a knot here. All right. Okay, so that is knotted and we can start. Okay, so for round 7 and the next 3 rounds, this is how the pattern will be. So what we'll do is, in all of the stitches here, we'll be making 1 single crochet, and when you reach the corner, you will be putting a single crochet, 2 chain stitch and single crochet. So that is how the pattern will be. And what we'll do is, we'll first finish the corner and then make a single crochet throughout this round. So this is how the next 3 rounds will be. So I'm just going to take my yarn from here, and I'll be working on these 2 yarn ends when I'm doing this. So I'll start with 1 chain stitch. This chain 1 will not be treated as a stitch. It is just to get the height, and we'll be completing the corner first. So for this pattern, for this round, we'll be making 1 single crochet. So into your chain 2 space, make 1 single crochet, 2 chain stitch, 1, 2, and then 1 more single crochet. So this is the pattern for the corner for the next 3 rounds also. 1 single crochet, 2 chain stitch and a single crochet, and then you will go on making a single crochet in each of these stitches. Make sure to get the first stitch. You might just lose it because of the corner. So I'm just going to go ahead and make a single crochet in all of these stitches till I reach my corner. So here I have almost reached the end of this round. I have put 23 single crochet. Not counting the corner stitch, I have put 1 single crochet. That comes to 23 single crochet. When I reach my corner here, so you will make 1 single crochet, 2 chain stitch, 1, 2, and then 1 more single crochet. So that is the pattern for the corners. You just put 1 single crochet, 2 chain stitch and a single crochet. Now if you count in one side, so that includes the 2 stitches at the corner, you will have now a total of 25 single crochet in each side. And then we are going to repeat the pattern. Once this corner is done, you just go ahead and make a single crochet in all of these stitches. When you reach the corner, the chain 2 space, you will make 1 single crochet, 2 chain stitch and a single crochet. Like that you can just repeat. I'll just show you how to end this row. So here I have completed all the 4 sides. I'm almost at the end of this round here. So this was my very last single crochet. If you see, we have already completed the corner. So what we'll do is, you can either slip stitch into the first single crochet, and there was a chain 2, so you can slip stitch here, but I am just going to slip stitch into the chain 2 space. It will give a much cleaner finish, so that's why I'm going to slip stitch into the chain 2 space here like this, and I'm just going to cut my yarn. All right, so that will be the end of this round. We can start the next round. So for the next round, it is just the repeat of this round. So here again, we are going to take the next color, and I'm going to start with the chain 2 space here. All right. So into the chain 2 space, I'm going to attach my yarn first. So you can attach it the way you prefer. And here the pattern is the same. In the corners, you will put 1 single crochet, 2 chain stitch and a single crochet. And then in all the stitches, you are going to put 1 single crochet each. So I'm just going to work on top of this yarn. So I'm just going to finish the corner first. So make a chain 1, it doesn't mean anything. Into the stitch here, make 1 single crochet, chain 2, and then go back and make another single crochet. So we are completing the corner first, and then I'm going to work a single crochet all across this. When I reach the next corner, again I'll put 1 single crochet, 2 chain stitch, a single crochet, and complete this. And once I finish this, I will be slip stitching into the chain 2 space. Like this, I'm going to repeat 3 more rounds, and then we will join the 2 squares. So just go ahead and repeat the same pattern, and I'll join you once I'm at the end of round 10. Here I'm at the end of round 10. I forgot to mention, as you do the single crochet rounds, you will be adding an extra 2 single crochet in every round. So if I have to count this one, which is the 7th one, So in the 7th one, which is the gray, I have 25. Then this one will have 27. This one 29, and the last one here will have a total of 31 single crochet. So each row as you make, you are adding 2 extra single crochet on each side. So once you're done with this, so this was my very last single crochet, and as we were doing, I'm going to slip stitch into the chain 2 to finish off this round. So that completes our square pattern, and I'm very happy with the size of this. Now if you want a much bigger square, you can just go on repeating the pattern, and you'll have to make the exact same thing one more. So I have made 2 squares. One I have already cut. This one I'm not cutting. I'm going to use the same yarn to join these 2 squares together. Okay, so what we'll do is we will keep the wrong sides together. All right, so this is the right side and this here is the right side, and we are going to slip stitch on all the 3 sides. So that is what the pattern is. We are going to be using a slip stitch on the sides, and when you reach the corner here, we will be putting 3 slip stitches in the corner stitch. So that's how the pattern will be. So we'll start. So I'm just going to go through this stitch here, and 1 second. So 1 slip stitch is done to complete the square. Now I'm just going to insert my hook to make the next slip stitch from here in the chain 2 space, and I'll take the next chain 2 space of the second square, and I'm going to finish the slip stitch. So we are going to pull the working yarn through all the loops. So just pull through both the squares as well as on the loop that is there on your hook. So this is first slip stitch. Now what I'll do is I'll take 1 stitch from this side and 1 stitch from the other side. So insert your hook through 1 stitch, go through the next stitch, and then make your slip stitches. So this is my first stitch. Again go to the next stitch. So insert your hook through 1 stitch from this side, 1 stitch from the next square, and then slip stitch. Like this, you can just go ahead and make slip stitches on all the 3 sides. So I'm just going to do that. A quick correction here. I had mentioned that in the corners you have to put 3 slip stitches, but actually when I was making the corner I put 3 slip stitch. It was not looking really very pretty. So just on the corners here, instead of 3 slip stitches, I had put 3 single crochet. So this is how it looks. It's really very pretty. So I'll just show you the corner here. So I have completed 1, 2 slip stitches sides, and this is my second one. So here I have reached the corner. So here just in the corner I'm going to put 3 single crochet. So this is 1, here is my second single crochet, 2, and 1 more, 3. All right, so here I have put 3 single crochet. This is better than the slip stitch, I feel, but if you want you can go ahead and make slip stitches. That is up to you. Just see how it looks. If you're happy with it, you can stick with slip stitch, and then remaining things I'm going to make a slip stitch. So I'm just joining with a slip stitch. Just at the corner I have changed the slip stitch into single crochets. All right, so I'll just finish this off. So here I have stitched up all the 3 sides, and our bag is almost ready. Okay, so this is how it looks. Now we'll move on to the straps. Now for the straps you can do 2-3 methods. The first one would be to make a long chain stitch and then work a row of half double crochet over the chain stitch. That is one way of doing it. Or there is a separate cord tutorial that I have earlier done, so I'll put the link in the description box. If you're interested, you can check that out. It's a really simple cord tutorial, but here I'm going to show you something a little bit different. I'm going to use all the 4 colors here just to make it a little bit more colorful. I'm just going to make a simple chain stitch, but the chain stitch will be made with all the 4 strands together. So I'm using all the colors that I have used here to make, first of all, a slip knot, and I'm going to use a bigger hook size. So here I'm using size J or 6 mm crochet hook. So I'll attach my yarn here. All right, and then I'm just going to make a long chain stitch. So just as you do a chain stitch, you can just go ahead and make a long chain stitch here. I I'm not going to count the chain stitch number. I'll make it as long as I want. I'll just adjust and see if I'm happy with the length. So just go ahead and make a very long chain stitch. So here I have made a very long chain stitch with all the 4 strands, and I think it looks really pretty. It gives a nice braided effect. I didn't count the stitches, just according to your height you just make the chain stitch, and when you are ready you just cut a long tail. So I'm just cutting a long tail here, and this was my last stitch. I'll just take it out and this will fall in place. It's kind of locked, and we are going to stitch both the ends together. Now to join the straps here, I'm going to join it inside the bag here. So if you see, we have a nice white border here. So there I'm going to join my strap. So I'm going to place it a little bit lower, and since white is my base color, I'm going to use my white color to go around this. So I'm going to stitch on top of this and around this also. So okay, so I'll just take my yarn needle for that purpose. Now if you want, you can use a thread and the needle to attach this, but I'm just going with my white yarn here. So I'll go up and down through the strap here like this. So I'll just take it out. It might be a little bit thick because there are 4 strands of yarn that is here. So just go up and down through the loops that are there like this, and probably if you have yarn left, you can just go up and down and maybe around this also, so it can just hold its place like this. You go around this and also stitch it up like this. Now you can go down and again make 2-3 loops around it so that it holds its place, and then after that you can just double knot this with the other yarns and then hide it in the respective rows. So that's how you can attach this. So I'll just finish off that and then we will do the lining part. So here I have attached both the straps and our bag is ready. So you can use the bag just like this. It's completely ready, or else you can add a lining to it. So I'll just show you how to make the lining if you are interested to make that. So for that I've taken a fabric. So I have cut it as big as the bag here. So it's exactly of the same size of the bag, and this is the right side, this is the wrong side. Next I'm going to just make a running stitch on both of the sides like this. So I'll just make the running stitch and then I'll show you how to attach it to the bag. So here I have done running stitches on both the sides. Please don't judge my stitching, I'm not good at that. I've done a hand stitching. If you have a sewing machine, you can just, with the sewing machine you can do the stitches on either side. And once that is done, I'm just going to fold this over like this. Similarly the other end also, and if you have iron machine, just iron it down if you struggle with stitching and all. And then I'm going to push this inside the bag here, all right, so that this falls in place, and then I will be stitching on the white side. So what I have, the folded part will go on the white side, and I'll just go around this and stitch this up, so the lining will be ready. So here I have stitched up the inside also. So I have used a white color thread to stitch the inside. I just used that black color to just show you how it looks. So use the same color of the yarns that you are using. So yeah, this is done. Our sling bag is ready. Now if you want, you can add a magnetic button for the closure, or you could even make a loop here, maybe 7 or 8 chain stitch towards this side and make a button, add a button, and you can use it like that closure. But I thought it looks good without the button, so that's why I didn't use any button closure here. So yeah, that was a tutorial on how to do this sling bag. I hope you liked it. I hope you enjoyed making it. Now if you are making one, please do tag me in your pictures. I'll put all my social media handle links in the description box. If you're looking for other crochet patterns for bags, pouches, baskets, I do have a separate playlist for that. So That link also will be there in the description box. If you're interested, do check that out. So that was it for today's tutorial. See you in another video. Until then, bye bye. Thank you.